Hi there, I'm Cody, StarLine UK.
Yo, check this out. See, the game's always shifting, but we move with forward thinking.
Farewell to 2025, the year that exposed the truth about modern car crime. Across the UK, vehicle theft stayed at historic highs. Over 129,000 vehicles stolen in a single 12-month period, more than 375,000 theft-related offences recorded. And across the last 4 years, 342,000 vehicles gone, and most of them never came back. Recovery rates collapsed. Some studies show recovery as low as 13% across 2022-2025. It appears that if a vehicle is not recovered within the first 24 hours, you are not likely to see it again. Keyless theft ruled the year. Thieves didn't break in, they logged in. Over the past few years, police warnings have been abundant about this type of crime, but still, a lot of vehicle owners do not take the necessary precautions, and thieves take advantage of this ignorance. The keyless theft epidemic has gotten so bad that insurance companies are refusing to insure keyless cars, and insurance premiums are at an all-time high. Plus, many insurance companies will refuse to pay out if your stolen car was the keyless variety. Cyber attacks scaled, cheap tools, open source scripts, remote access, no trace. 2025 saw thieves exploiting CAN bus injection, relay attacks, key cloning, signal jamming, tracker removal, often in minutes, containerization for rapid export, underground lockups for cooling off periods, and yes, criminals used multi-band jammers, which is why recovery rates are collapsing.
In the United Kingdom, possession, importation, manufacture or distribution of electronic devices used to commit vehicle theft, including signal jammers, is illegal under new legislation introduced in February 2025. Offenders can face up to 5 years in prison and an unlimited fine. However, despite being illegal to possess, these devices remain widely available for purchase online, and criminals continue to use them in a significant proportion of vehicle thefts.
Trackers, jammed and disabled in seconds, CAN bus immobilisers, bypassed like they weren't even there, and the ports stayed wide open. Hundreds of stolen cars left the UK unnoticed. Manufacturers are still playing catch-up with software patches and reactive fixes. 2025 exposed the gap between OEM security and criminal capability. And for the hotspots, urban regions took the hardest hits. London, West Midlands, Manchester, high-density areas with high-value targets. But thieves have been venturing out to rural areas too. No place is safe. The Ford Fiesta remained the UK's most stolen car. Premium SUVs and keyless heavy models stayed at the top of the high-value lists. But absolutely any car can become a target. In 2025, thieves have been shifting their attention to less expensive models like Kia, Nissan, Toyota, Volkswagen, Hyundai, Vauxhall. These are mostly stolen for parts rather than to order. And the old threats never lift. They evolved. Phishing through letterboxes for car keys, house burglaries, towing, social engineering and carjacking. Still happening. Cannibalism surged. Cars stripped for parts in minutes. Targets include bumpers, headlights, grills, catalytic converters, steering wheels, airbags, infotainment units. Premium SUVs and German brands are hit hardest because parts are expensive and interchangeable. Tire and wheel theft stayed profitable. Fast, quiet, everywhere. Alloy wheels are stolen for resale or to repair other stolen vehicles. Thieves often use portable jacks and leave the car on bricks or crates. Cold months mean battery theft increases as well. Crossjacking returned with winter. A classic seasonal crime that never dies. Engines left running, cars gone. It's not high-tech, it's pure opportunism, and it still accounts for hundreds of thefts every winter. Van crime kept rising, tools stolen, livelihoods damaged. Criminals use peel and steal techniques or drill the locks. Losses often reach £10,000 in tools alone. Van theft is projected to hit $20,000 per year by 2030. Catalytic converter theft. Still happening, though less viral than a couple of years ago. Hybrid vehicles remain prime targets. It takes under 90 seconds to nick a catalytic converter, and fuel siphoning spiked whenever prices did. Rural areas see more diesel theft from vans and 4x4s. And there was another pattern in 2025 the industry couldn't ignore. Organised groups increasingly use children and teenagers to commit vehicle crime, some as young as 12. Why? Because minors are far less likely to face serious charges. and they're fast, fearless, and easily recruited. It became common to see teens breaking into tradesmen's vans, stealing tools, and stripping vehicles for parts. It's not just high-tech theft, it's a system, a pipeline, and it's growing. 2025 proved one thing: old security can't protect modern vehicles. The police aren't keeping up. Aftermarket security is not a luxury nowadays, it's a bare necessity, but be wise making your choice. Outdated aftermarket products provide nothing more than a false sense of safety. You cannot rely on factory-fitted systems, and primitive trackers and canvas immobilizers are no challenge to modern-day thieves. Today's crime is digital and multifaceted. Protection has to be more than that. Layered, adaptive, smart, research-based, ahead of the threat. At StarLine, we believe the best defense is prevention. That's why we incorporate into our systems the type of logic that ensures protection against all known methods of theft. We are constantly upgrading our protocols in order to stay ahead of the criminals, so we can react before they have a chance to strike. You can't afford to settle for anything less than the very latest in automotive security. Contact us to secure your pride and joy the proper way.